Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the Lorcana Cookout. I'm here excited to give you guys another episode. We got Eddie here and we got Cesar, and we are here ready to give you guys another episode of kind of the meta. I know it's been 2 weeks since we kind of talked Lorcana with you guys. Well, let's be real. The last one we didn't really talk Lorcana, but eh, it was still a very interesting episode to say the least. At least you guys, I think, liked it. We're glad that you guys keep supporting us. But we are definitely back in the kitchen and we want to see some decks, see how we can add. We can add some spices to it or see what we can do to make it even better. So again, welcome, Lorcana Cookout.
Hector said it all, so let's just jump straight into it. We didn't really talk about Lorcana last week or whenever we recorded last. So let's go into the deck list of this weekend. Let me see. Screen change. Boop. All right, so let's give a shout out to a tournament that we had here last weekend, I believe it was. And Colorless, I guess his first name's actually Michael, took it down first place with his. Honestly, I don't know if he made it. I want to say he's the one that made it with the Scrump and the Under the Sea. He was the first one to show up with it at the 6K we had over here in Anaheim. And I think he got second in that tournament. So he ran it back at our sponsored store, Top Choice Gaming, and he took first place with this list. So I do want to
I
give him
think
a shout out.
he gave somebody a shout out of the Scrump idea, but I think he's the first one that like put it on the map, right?
Yeah, I
So he
think
was
he
like the
said he.
first one.
He
Yeah, I saw your video. He said he saw someone use the Scrump, and then he obviously fully made the list. I don't know if he copied the list, but he saw the Scrump from someone or something like that.
Yeah, he just did.
So I do want to give him a shout out because that was last week, and then unfortunately he is gonna get overshadowed now because another green yellow dogs deck just won the big Lone Star 10K that happened this weekend. But before we move on to that, do you guys want to go over anyone else in
Yeah, I mean,
here?
this right here, the green yellow. I do want to say, like, I did get a chance to like get a deck profile with him. So whenever someone's able to go through the cards ratios and talk about what they would change, how this card performed, and this and that, if you guys want to check that out, definitely go and look into it. It's on one of my last videos because I always feel like sometimes it's always nice to also get a 10-minute video of someone explaining you the deck and how it works as well and why they chose those ratios. So you guys can check that out. I was able to talk to Colorless, awesome guy. But yeah, I think how you said the other green yellow also one that's very similar but very different, right? Like instead of the scrums, it's kind of like just like chromicons, and then you cut a little bit of copies under the sea. It's like it's still there for like the decks that are already loose to under the sea, but now this you're not like forcing like bringing stuff down. Like that's just like well, in that against those decks, you just go Chromicon and Quest out.
I think that,
But
and I think he's no. I think that guy wasn't playing 0-4s. So this is what won the Lone Star 10K. Yeah, he wasn't playing any of the 0-4s. Um, so he went half and half, basically called it chromosomes. He is on the chromocons and he's on the Under the Sea still, two of them to be exact, and he is on no scrums. Um, he is playing the tramp that Colorless ended up taking out for the improvises, so he's 2-on-2 on that as well. He went two improvises, two tramps. He does have Lewis in this deck, and the only spice like actual spice I see in here is the
Fairy
Merryweather.
Godmother. Oh wait, what?
The Merryweather. It's
What
just
does
like
that do?
another pump
it's
like
a
Tramp. You just pay one extra and you give a chosen character +2.
Mm.
yeah, it's mostly to get that lady to quest for 3 right out the gate.
Oh,
The one drop, the inkable one drop.
very good.
Yeah, so honestly, this deck is scary. I mean, I don't think you had a chance to face it at the 6K Hector, but I know this is what knocked me out of my. Basically, gave me my X2. Well, it didn't knock me out, but it gave me my X2 at the 6K. Um, have I played it any other time besides that?
I played it. I actually played it against in Denver.
Oh yeah,
It was very scary, very scary. Like it's like I saw Chromicons and I'm like, it's a race. And then I started questing. Like I was like, because I'm not about it. Like sometimes if you just like right there, like if I had to like go like a bunch like two questers and stuff. But if they drop that double Chromicon right, like you
Yeah,
just
it's like
can't.
pretty much
Like
over. Yeah,
it's over. Like you have to race them.
yeah.
I see it in stream too. I don't know if you guys got to catch some stream matches. You ever see a double Chromicon? The opponent, like a smart player, just be like, "Well, I'm questing." There's like literally no point
Yeah.
to like ever even look at their
It
board. Like,
it depends. Like it depends on your build. Like for me, if I was playing Calhoun like with purple still, Calhoun is actually an amazing counter to Chromicon decks. So you're able to get the challenge value. They bounce back Calhoun, and then you play Calhoun and like another one drop. Like the way you play around Chromicon is just basically making sure you get whatever value you can get before you challenge, and then keep basically applying more characters than them until they run out of draw. Eventually, once you go wide enough, the bounce effect kind of withers away if they run out of gas. So
I
that's
agree.
always the key to playing around it. Yeah.
I agree, but once it becomes double, it just becomes
yeah,
too
to play
too
around
hard.
one,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what you do. Play around two, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like some matchups, if you're like a high tempo blue steel or high tempo blurple, it's rough.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's not much you can do. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like most decks, once the double Chromicon comes out, as long as it's not like, obviously they have no cards left, but if double Chromicon comes out, even if they have like four bodies and you have like four as well, like you take out one, and then they're just gonna hit
They
the
remove
other two
two.
that are standing. That they're just gonna bounce the two that are standing, and then they're
You
gonna
can
keep
still do like
questing.
with the lower. Yeah. If you have a lower tempo, like how Eddie said, it's manageable as long as when the time they drop the second Chromicon, they're not wider than you,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Then it's really pointless at that point. But if they're
Yeah.
still like doable, then it's fine. But like, yeah, like if they have one character when double Chromicon, and you have two characters, then you can still manage. But like if they're the same characters, you just don't even bother. You just have to try to quest all right.
And then this deck with the Lilo, it's like you keep bringing it back, and then you have to out it, and then you have the Chromicon. So it's like basically in a sense that Lilo is like, in a sense, buying you turns because you just bring it out so they can hit it because they have to because it's a two quester, and you just bounce
Mhm.
it, and then at that point like you're, in a sense that Lilo is allowing you to draw. It's like almost like a draw one, but
You know what I think could be really great players that pilot this deck? Green Steel players back in the day. Remember around the time you won the Mickey?
yeah,
I felt like, or around Zan's time around that, I felt like it rewarded patience. And I see very good green yellow players be patient for their big ladies and when to really quiet. Like it's really like the setup. It doesn't feel like people. It's not like a one drop, two drop. Like you're questing. It's not like that at all. Like you literally have to find your pieces and then find the right time. So I really think it rewards patience. It rewards like those green stuff players that were like patient, setting up with the Prince John and you know what I meant, like all that,
yeah.
like Ursula and like all this. I think it rewards that. I know that's why I know I can't play it. I cannot just be like I would lose my. I don't have the patience like that. But I can see those type of players like do well.
I'll try this deck out again. I didn't like it, but you know what? It's not like you said. This deck's not very aggro, to be honest. I mean, look at it. All of like besides its one drops, everything else quest for one basically, until you get to the big bodies.
Mhm.
So
And that's when they run away with it is when they start playing tramps for free, the 7 drop,
yeah,
and then they just have too much willpower on the board to deal with like in time.
They just go from
Like
like 0 to 12, right? Like quest for 12. You have one
mhm,
turn out on my board. You did it. That's game. Like it feels
exactly.
like it kind of feels like your type of deck, Loki Caesar. Like the patience and setup and interactions, and then like kind of go when you finish the game once you stabilize. Because I do feel like it's very weird. It's like a very. It's like what is it? Because it's not. It's aggro, but it's not. But it's not really mid range. But it's not really like tempo. It's like it's weird. I don't
No,
know.
it's
I feel
it's an
like
aggro deck that a good pilot can pilot well.
I would
That's how
classify
I
it
see
more
it.
like as a combo deck in a sense as well, because like you're saying,
Yeah, I
like
can
you're
see that.
setting up, and then they're not really questing, like they don't go one drop Daisy then two drop and they just keep turning sideways. At least the good players aren't. Like they go like they develop all these two questions and stuff, and then like you said, once they feel like they have the board established or they put the chromacons down and stuff, they do like a big turn. Um, I tried playing it like very little. I played like probably two matches of it. I just didn't like it because I freaking hate when I have no cards in my hand. Like it just like I don't know, something about it just irks
You
me.
panic.
Yeah, I'm like, what do I do? I have one card. What do
You
I
have to
do?
see that deck as your hand being the discard with the Lilos, or if you get that lady that gets two back, right? Like that's
Yeah,
always your resource, the discard
yeah.
in
I
that
think
deck,
I
which
think
is
this
pretty nice.
deck plays very unique, and I said it from I don't know if I said it on a podcast for the 6K, but like when I played it, I'm like, dude, this deck is good. Like when I played against it, I was like, dude, I think I said on the podcast, I'm like, this deck is good. Um, I like respected it way like a lot then, and honestly, I don't even feel like it got that much more refined. I like the Clarabelle in it because you're always like low on
And you
cards,
draw.
so it's
Yeah.
like almost always gonna draw you. The Lewis, uh, it could be fine
It's like
too.
it's like a mirror breaker,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. But yeah, this
Um,
deck's scary. I'll try it out again, but
yeah,
honestly,
my favorite thing.
What would you guys do? Would you guys do more of like the Scrum Under the Sea, or do you guys think the Chromicon build is kind of might take over? Like, what do you guys think
I
personally?
think I personally think the Chromicon build. I actually like this, like the half and half. I think the Chromicon build is better, dude. Like
Me too.
those Chromicons are just so hard to deal with. They're so annoying. And then the Scrump, like it's cool, but I think the Chromicon like just deals with a lot of other decks better. So I think I
Well,
like this. I like this mixture of 2 and 2 or 2 and 3.
yeah, for me it's simple. Like I think Go-Go is really powerful in the meta right now, and Chromacon just makes
You
Go-Go,
can bounce your go. Yeah.
bounce exactly bounceable, and that can be
Oh, you
cracked
could bounce your
sometimes.
Clarabelle too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, like a lot of times people think Chromacon just bounces your opponent's stuff, but it can bounce your stuff too, just
Yeah.
for like extra resource,
You could
extra
bounce your
plays.
trap too if you're wide, just to look for another piece.
Hmm.
Also, there is a world too, where it bounces your two drop Ursula again, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Just
basically
check
on
check the
on on the
undersea.
plays
it,
that bounce your own trap and then just buff something up like crazy.
we are believers. The cookout you heard it here, guys. We are believers of the green yellow deck, and we definitely believe it's a great choice in the middle
Yeah,
for sure.
I would
Yeah,
pick it up. Honestly, if you guys want to tackle Blurple in Milwaukee, take a lot of Amber Steel in this. To be honest, honestly, I think that
I
would
was
definitely be the
literally, I think
call.
I was telling him in one of our testing chats, I was like, I think right now it's you're playing Blurple or you're beating Blurple consistently.
Yeah,
And that's what you're doing. Like it's just like let's not get too like that. That's my take. Like if I'm not playing Blurple, I'm beating it consistently. Which what Caesar said, you're either doing Blurple or Amber Steel or this deck.
yeah,
Which is fair.
yeah. And these decks, the Amber Steel, just I mean, we'll go to one and we'll talk about it right now. Let's see. It actually got third, so let's review that. So Amber Steel, like, let me just preface this. I hate aggro players, but I don't want to say this deck is brain dead because it has a very high like. I think it was Artibax's podcast. I think they said it perfect. Like it has a high skill ceiling. I think they said like, but like, it's like once you learn the lines, there's not much else you can do with the deck. And my problem with this deck is that, or not problem, but the good thing about this deck is just has so many non games that you just win in your favor, in my opinion. Like, we were talking about it off the podcast. Like, you play Amber Steel, and no matter what you're playing against, if they don't play one drop, like they probably lost. Um, and it just has to start like that, right? Like in the Blurple, like you can lose to Blurple, but they need to have like almost a 4 card combo. Like they need to have a one drop, they need to have the ramp, and they need to have the Into the Unknown. I feel like the Elephant makes it a little bit better too, or Elephant and Scrooge if you're playing Scrooge, but I feel like those three are for sure you need like the one drop, 2 drop ramp, and then the Into the Unknown.
Is it we were so we were Eddie? We were talking about it
Hmm.
right now that chance. So right before you hopped on the chat, we were talking to Ethan. I was telling him like people think it's just high roll or like bust, which I don't. We were saying I was literally telling people like, so the deck has so many win cons, like right. So if it high rolls, it will win. If it's on the play, it's very favored. If I see a one drop and my opponent doesn't, I probably win. If I see a dock in sequence with another dock, I probably win. Like it just has so many lines that it just makes the deck powerful, right? Like any of those things, I give you 4 scenarios where Amber still feels really powerful.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's why people play Amber still.
Yeah.
It's proven itself to be like a very powerful deck on turn one, and right out the gate. This is Sky's list, like card for card. I don't know if this is
Just
who
one, right?
Sky. Yeah, this one is literally the same list that won Denver. I tested it a bunch. It's solid. For me, I'm not a fan of for Daisy for Nala personally because that just kind of commits to like that very aggro strategy. And obviously, if you see it, it's broken. But me, it's not my style. Like I like to play this list, but with like a couple variations to be a little bit more resilient against like the green blue match or just resilient overall against like the mirror. But yeah, I mean, this is a very powerful deck. This is like
So
the deck I have in my back pocket like at all times.
so the
To
problem
be
with the
fair, I
green,
feel like maybe it goes Burr though, right? And then just picks
yeah,
Pete. Like
yeah,
it does highlight. Pretty sure Sky has like a matchup like he has Troubadour, he has
yeah,
Pete. Like I
Oh,
feel
this
like
is
he has.
Sky's list, card for card. Like
yeah,
I know his list.
yeah.
Yeah, exact
So
same
the only
list.
thing with green blue is if you're watching Zan's podcast, I think they said. So the way green blue beats this deck is they need to go the shift Baymax route.
Hmm.
But a lot of green blue decks are not going that route because that shift Baymax is pretty much dookie against every other color combination besides this one. That Baymax is not that good. It's good for against this because you can sing Under the Sea by turn 3, I think it is.
Hmm. Yep,
If you go Tipo Baymax, and then you shift on
with
the
the
one
one
drop,
drop.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, but it makes the Baymax is pretty much bad in almost any other, like
And I'm
when
gonna
you're
be
playing against
honest, like,
another
that's an
combination.
amazing, great statted card. Like I don't even think that it's bad. It's just because it has to already play so many uninkables. It's a great card. Like the shift universal 4 on anything, and it's a
Like
sig. What is it? Sig quest for 2. Like it's great. It's a great card. But I get what you mean. It's like they're just like they just can't fit it. The uninkables, right? It's just
Yeah,
so bad. It's just so high. So like this is like our worst out of our good uninkable cards. So like
yeah.
no, yeah, I think Sky said it in his interview with Pandemonium. I think they were both guests on was it
Podcana, I
Podcana
think it
or
was.
one?
I think it was
It
Podcana.
was one of the or
I
yeah,
think it
maybe
was
it was
Podcana. I
Podcana.
think it was Podcana.
And yeah, with Kawa, and they were having that discussion about the Baymax, and Pandemonium showed a blue green list without Baymax because he
right.
agrees he rather play like Bend My Will for the mirror. You know, that's become more popular now. But an alternative I've seen in a lot of green blue lists is the Basil package, the one drop with the six
Yeah,
drop shifts
but this kind of
for.
gets shit on that by that too, because if it you fire the cannon in the basil, you're like cooked.
Yeah, that's why you play three cannons. That's literally like I mean, cannons hits lots of things. It hits the elephant bouncer in blue Blurple match. It hits the Clarabelle or the Tipo right in the green blue match, and that's kind of enough for this deck to like at least prevent the board wipe under the sea or the big elephant right in that Blurple matchup. Like the way I see this deck is I want to develop like on the draw, I'm always trying to develop a singer on turn 2 and then develop and then have like strength. Like I think this deck is powerful because it can sing strength before any other deck because you have a lot of ways to set up a singer on 2 with like obviously playing Aurora to Tiana, Troubadour on 2 or Rhino Shift on 2. You have a lot of ways to set up something that can sing strength on turn 3
Mm. I
before
still
anyone else
think,
can.
yeah, I still think Daisy is a lot worse in this meta, but I still think like going for Daisy's for Nala is right because like just because you go like the curve of Daisy Nala doesn't mean you have to quest with them. Like once again, see a lot of the good Amber Steel aggro players just hold a nasty board of 2 questers until they just have like a double Tiana or a Tiana Pluto
Whatever
or
knows.
yeah. So I mean
Yeah,
it's like what the good players
yeah,
are doing, man. Like don't just turn sideways.
That's
Even
what makes
this
Elsa so busted, right?
of
Like
course.
Elsa's broken for a reason because it counters whatever people are trying to do, which is like once they get the setup and they quest at the right time, but you Elsa interferes with that, right? But which
yeah
makes Elsa so broken. Like you remember, like Elsa when she first came out, it was a good card. Right now, she's busted. Like
yeah
now in this meta, she's busted because we
yeah
need that.
The 5 drop Elsa.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember like we
Yeah.
were even like splashing her in. Remember when it was? I don't know if you guys remember when she was started being splashed in as a 1 or 2 of in RA.
And
Like for
yeah,
a
and
bit, it was like, oh,
RA.
she's a good tech card. And now it's like it's a 4-0 mandatory. Like
Well,
you need to clear stuff.
RA was interesting because you it was conflicting with the Maui, right? The 5 drop rusher. So
Yeah,
some lists, basically in the end, lists found peace by running both or ratio
yeah.
both.
Remember when she was bad because she was only a two strength.
Yeah.
Right.
What she
Times
still is
times have
kind of bad, but
changed.
now we're playing Base. It'll buff it up.
Nah,
That's
that's
right.
great. It's so good.
Um, Next deck to show. I do want to show.
Um,
Let's
Real quick
show.
too, I do feel that there's gonna be a very slight decrease in Amber Steel and more into green yellow. I heard that the green yellow matchup actually has a pretty solid matchup into Amber Steel. Like it's not super favored, but the green yellow rather face the Amber Steel than Amber Steel face the green yellow.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it
yeah.
also has access to Under the Sea, but not just that. Green yellow can also fight back by being able to pump up characters, right? Boost
Mm-hmm.
with certain cards. Like we said, the Fairy Godmother has like the not the Fairy God, the Mayweather, whatever the chick.
Yeah.
And then
Mayweather.
it has also the card the let's say
The Mayweather.
the tramp that like boosts everything. Remember the tramp like for each character, like it has ways to fight back, and it has Under the Sea, right? It can be patient, but I don't
It's
know.
got more
I just still
willpower.
also like let's be real. Amber's still trying to swing like when it needs to challenge. It still sucks at challenging. It still
Yeah.
relies on strength.
Yeah.
So like what other than seeing strength, like what is it really? How you boosting your character strength? You can't.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So I don't know. And then like there's that where like if it's like those three decks in the meta, then is Amber still become the third choice, technically
What?
speaking?
What? Yeah. What's wild is like we know Ember Steel is good, but not a lot of people are playing it. Like we went to Fran's event. It was like the least. It was more Blue Steel players than Ember Steel players. Like yeah, at Fran's event, and then I don't know if you guys noticed the same thing. Just I've seen a lot less Ember Steel players just in the
I mean, to be honest, we don't have a lot of
in
aggro. We
the
don't have a lot of aggro players here.
I guess I just want to say like I want to have like a kind of confident answer to give to the people. Like there's a
Mm.
DLC this coming weekend. Am I playing green yellow or am I playing Amber Steel? I'm playing green yellow.
between the two aggro
Confidently,
decks.
but that's me.
Yeah, I would also probably
If it's
play
those
green
two are
yellow.
my options, I think I just play green yellow. I feel like it's more confident to the field. Yeah, because
I do
into
think
green
it's a lot
yellow
harder
into
to
the
play
mirror,
though.
it has the win con. And the reason, speaking of that you put on the list, the reason that green yellow was sometimes their fear was purple steel, which is the one deck that has seen decrease in play, right? So definitely gonna play it now, but
And this
I
purple
mean
steel
that
list is
was
different.
yeah. Purple Steel is going through like
still
an
there, bro.
evolution, like a
Yeah.
transition phase for sure.
Remember, it
Uh,
went from like best deck, most represented. It went to like every week. It was like
Because it was
decreasing
like
in
the
like
fair. It was like now it's established itself as like the fairest deck.
yeah.
That just doesn't
Yeah.
have like has the probably least worst matchups.
Yeah. How
Um,
did this guy do? What list are we looking at, by the way? So we know.
yeah,
It
who's
was
this?
top
This
eight.
is actually I haven't seen this list before.
He was playing like an aggro-ish. Oh, he top four.
So there's
With the
nothing that like really top.
with
He
the
was top
mouse.
four.
Top four. You got top four. I mean, you can show it, right? You got top four.
It was like an aggro,
So
more aggro deck.
it's a good way to show like well, this was top eight. This is the way to go, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nala, Timothy Mouse, those quest
What does that
revenge.
Maleficent do?
Whenever this character quests, you may choose and discard a card to return chosen character, item, or location with 3 costs or less to their player's hand. It's pretty good.
It could be your own too.
Yes.
Yeah,
It could be a dog.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay. It could be a Nala after you exert it or a Pete.
Yeah.
I see the line.
yeah. Like
That's
if they play like like something that can kill your Nala, you just bounce it back.
Yeah, this with Doc is pretty
Protect.
good.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
Maleficent is not bad. I like it in purple steel. I feel like it fits great in that deck.
I haven't
Discard.
seen
With
that
the
card. It's
dog,
pretty spicy.
with the Timothy after a quest, you could just stand it up or like just get that Dumbo back to get something else to base it on the following turn and like your base battle.
Honestly, what
Cobra,
did
right?
this? What
Cobra.
did? Yeah.
Oh wait, does Cobra count? Yeah,
Yeah, Cobra
3 year loss.
counts. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great. That's a
Wouldn't
great
this?
card.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it was
I,
in play.
I was about to say, wouldn't this card just be better than Yzma? Because it could fight
I
back in
think
a
well,
so.
sense. Yeah, because you're bouncing
but
It's
shit.
a question for 2, and it's a what is it?
Zero,
Zero
zero
four?
four disc, but you have to discard a card. I think that's fine in this deck because you're gonna be bouncing back your docks anyways.
Right. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I
it's
mean,
whenever it quests, it's a quest effect.
yeah, but the Yzma's a turn effect, so you're not even getting the 2 lore.
Yeah, I mean it's faster too. It's 3 drop. And 4 willpower is pretty sticky, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'd
think
say
what it's saying because it's like if you discard, like if you played a dock, right, and then this was there, and then you draw your cards, and then you literally don't mind using this to discard because you're gonna bounce back dock anyway.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's like it kind of has the elephant effect, right? Where you bounce something, but it's cheaper and it costs for more.
All right.
So
I'm
like
surprised
it
no one looked at
commits.
this. Pretty good.
That's an. I mean, it fits the philosophy, right? With the Nalas and the Timothy Mouse,
Yeah,
go lower to
you're
the
going
ground.
way lower, so like
Hmm.
it makes sense.
It's nice.
I like it.
The
I like
coolest.
it.
And the Timothy for sure. And then he still has the
So
abrasives to give this quest two. Gives it quest two. This gives it quest two. Quest two. Quest two. Quest
he
two.
kept everything 4 costs or lower. I actually respect that. That's pretty hot. No bells, no else. So he's like, you know what? We can't get there. Purple Steel just we tried and we just can't play that battle. Let's be real. So let's just do what we do
I
best and
mean,
play the best. Because I think what Purple Steel does best,
yeah,
it plays the best consistent 1 to 3 drops. Right? And then obviously you're gonna play Dumb and Genie, so you're not gonna play those. But the 1 to 3 drops has always been great. And then it has
hmm
the strength, and then the mines, and then the smashes, and then the cannons, right? That's what it does
yeah.
best. And
4 cannons.
it's like, well, I have to put Genie and Dumbos. Boom, there's my deck.
Yeah.
Great. I think that's the way to go. I didn't like the whole, well, let's be like 3 Elsas and like 2 Bells. Like it just wasn't winning those battles consistently, right? So like I like this strategy.
It's a cool
I
take.
respect it.
Cool take and aggro.
All right. Let's
Purple
watch.
Steel.
Let's look at this guy. Basically, Ed Minshew playing freaking green blue because he's playing nothing but four O's.
Is Ed's list?
No, but basically
Okay.
nothing but four O's, four bends, bro, four one jumps.
4 1 jumps is spicy.
It's freaking insane.
Giga ramp. Giga
Wait, how
ramp.
many uninks is this guy at?
You don't care.
24 uninkables.
Yeah,
There's
you don't
no
care.
shot. How
What
did he
the
do?
fuck? This has to be something has to
How
be
did he
wrong with
do?
this list.
Wait. What did he do? Like, what's his record? I need to know. Like, is this just a
Top
Is he?
eight.
random list? You
Wow.
picked a random
Top eight.
top 8?
Nah, there has to be something wrong with this list.
Mm,
Bro,
Caesar's brain is broke.
four bends, bro. How bricky is that? What the hell?
Hey, that's gonna beat the
Yeah, that
mirror.
is crazy.
Hey, that's gonna beat the mirror, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I will agree, but like, how many really mirrors are you facing? Because it did increase it a little bit in play, right? A little bit. But dang,
That's wild. Yeah, that is pretty.
I personally, guys, anyone watching this, I personally would not play this list. That's just
you know
me.
what? You know what? I will say this. I like the theory that he has in this deck: the 4 hills high, the 4 under the sea. I think there's just a world where all I personally change is I cut one of the big Baymax and one of the 4 drop Scrooges. Make it. Wait, he's playing 24.
24
Yeah.
uninkables.
He's go to 22. That's crazy. I just can't.
No,
I feel
that's
like you
crazy,
just.
bro.
What do you
No, you
do?
can't.
Like,
Maybe like two
You just
bends, maybe like one jump or two
you
one
win.
jumps.
No, honestly, like so, I was testing blue green at last week, right, at a tournament, and a lot of times I felt like in blue green you're kind of winning or losing on the mulligan, and this deck kind of fits
that is.
that same philosophy
Yeah,
of like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
This
just
deck
gonna
I
already
think
use.
I know what he's doing.
this deck
I think
already
I know what
loses
he's
to
doing.
itself,
Okay.
and it's gonna make
Okay.
it lose
Yeah.
to
So
itself.
let's be real. This deck, realistically, as long as you're careful in your mulligan, has 20 uninkables, right? Because it's playing for 1 Joe. Let's be real, right? So let's just say it has 20. As long as you're mulligan, like you're not drawing 7 uninkables. Let's be real. Okay. So it also has Tipo, and it also has quote unquote Mulan, right?
Yeah.
So now I can start wrapping my head around it because of the 4 1 jumps, which is funny. It makes it sound like it would contradict itself because it's uninkable, but I think the 1 jumps help it, the Tipo
Mhm.
help it, the Mulan help it, which is why he can get away with that. I can actually see it because now, like how Eddie said, it's only your mulligan, right? As long as that deck gets there, now you're consistently bending, you're consistently head low side under the same people. Like you always have what you need with those 4 Os.
Okay.
I
This
actually, the more I think about that, the more I like this list. I respect it.
You have to just kind of revamp your mulligan strategy, right? You kind of just
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
You just keep inkables.
Like let's say you do Tipo and then you unink an inkable, but then your next turn Tipo also sings 1 jump. Like you're chilling.
yeah.
Exactly. Like
This is what I'm. This I'm
Essentially-
not too worried about. The one jump at 4 is a little crazy to me, but this is what I'm like.
I like
The
it.
bend.
I like for Ben. Wait, you said the Ben? I like it. I like it in Donald decks because I always told myself in Donald decks, I'm like, I just wish you could play more Bens, but I understand that you couldn't. But this guy said bet,
He said
and I
bet.
love that. I to be fair, like if you show me this deck list, I'm like, I'm playing against this guy. I'm scared.
I'm not.
4 health hell high, 4 under the sea, 4 bans. He's like, pick. Are you gonna keep your hand or are you gonna play it onto the board? You pick, and then I'll just do whatever. I'm playing 4 elves. I'm gonna see it. That's hot. I
That's
like it.
crazy.
It because
I'm
its
just
only issue is the linkability. So he's like, once I pass that or I work around that, you lost.
Yeah.
what's cool
I
is
like it. I respect it. I need to look into that list, and that's something I would like to play. I can see myself really doing that. Like that's hot. That's a hot list.
it's a
I'm
high
I love
not.
that.
roll.
I'm not playing
High roll
2040.
I
mulligans.
love that, bro. I like
Do
that
you
list a
wanna
lot.
do you wanna spin the slots? That's a slot machine
Yeah,
list.
I'd rather not. I want to talk about Capu, bro.
All
Honestly,
right.
I like this list. I do.
Okay,
I've been playing
I
it.
haven't seen it.
I've been playing it.
Oh,
I
you
like
played
it.
this?
Yeah. I've been playing it. I like the list. Unfortunately, Blurple just is stronger. It is what it is. But I like this list. It's fun. Um,
Hey, it beats 2 out of the 3, right? Theory. The
um,
3 popular decks.
what Amber
It should
Steel
be.
or what is it? What would it be?
It
Like I
should
don't.
be.
Well, they've always been saying like if you're playing RAs because you want to be getting to Amber Steel. It's always been popularly known that Amber Steel struggles a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to talk about. Well, it could still yes, Amber Steel could be everything if it draws really
Yeah.
good. But you get what I mean. It consistently will win more games than Blurple will against Amber Steel, right? So against Green Yellow, I don't know that matchup. I'm not going to talk about the experience, but I don't see it struggling against Green Yellow,
I also don't
right?
see it struggling against Green and Yellow.
You say you do.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. So I think the blur post only where it worked it, and then we tested this guys, so we can confidently say like it could be blur pro.
Yeah.
It could be blur pro. It can be blur pro because I didn't draw bad, and Caesar got me in a game 3. We were just testing, and then it was in a game 3, and he got me. It's definitely good if it gets the pieces going.
And
So
then I played
I
against
turned on
someone
the
else with
TV.
Blurple, and
Yeah,
I
I
think
think the way I found it.
I think I beat
Go
him
ahead.
2 best of 3s as well. So
Yeah. Eric, yeah.
yeah, and it's
I
not like
turned
I
on the
drew
TV.
crack
I
and
wasn't
he
sure
drew
because I was
crack.
like, "What am I watching?" Like, I was like, "Let's see." There's a Lorcana. I turn on the TV and like the stream comes on, and I'm just watching a purple red player, and I'm like, it's like Mulans and Gothels, and he's swinging and he's moving them. So I'm like, I was trying to wrap my head around what was happening. I'm like, and then I trying to see like what was happening. I'm like, this is broken because he would play the Mulan right. Like he sets up the Gothel and the swingers first, then he'd go like 1 drop Mulan, and then he already have the damage to move. Like, oh, you thought you played around it? No, you didn't. Like, I had the damage in my hand anyway.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
it looks fun. I like it.
Hey, imagine that beast would have been rotated. You guys remember that beast that comes in with 4?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That would have been so good in his deck. It would have been like, play this. Oh, it's over.
There's nothing else that exerts cards, do they? Besides the Elsa,
What do
Ursula.
you mean?
Ursa,
There's the 4-drop Elsa. There's the 5-drop
Ursula.
Voice Stealer.
There's a lot of cards that exert. It's just a lot of good ones.
If Ursula taps the 4-drop, you can play Beat King for free.
Yeah, Ursula. Wait, I might play the Ursula. I don't think you need 4 sharks in this list, to be honest.
There's the Last Ditch Effort, which I think is also a really good strong card. It's
That's
just
another
an inkable,
inkable
right?
though. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? From playing this list so far,
Ursula
I
is
feel
good.
like the Maui shark isn't a 4 of. And then the
It's still
August.
annoying to deal with. I'm gonna tell you guys, as someone that was on the other end. Whenever I see 1 King in the discard, that in of itself was enough to make me respect Shark.
Yeah, it's just like
So it does have a. I was just saying it from the other end because I know you probably haven't seen it on the other end. I saw 1 King and I saw your Shark. I was still forced to out it.
yeah,
So there's that, right?
yeah, yeah. This list. I
Also,
want to keep
you
testing
can
it.
add a star to the right. You can add a
Yeah,
star to the
that
right.
started right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's needed as a 4 of, but
Maybe 3.
yeah, maybe 3. But I like the
Maybe 1
Ursula.
spicy Ursula. I don't think you like go crazy on Ursula either, right? Like there's a world where
Yeah, you don't have that many
if you go
songs.
3 sharks. Is there a world where you go 3 sharks, 1 pirate's life, and then you just go 2 Ursulas?
3 sharks, 1 pirate's life, 3 Ursulas. Yeah. Yeah.
Kenny and Brian were rejoicing or what? They were talking about it like, oh, Ari's
Okay,
back.
I
It's a little bit of
get,
hope.
Shout out to Kenny.
I
Yeah.
get why the
Yeah.
Hades isn't in here because we're playing 3 second stars, but
80s?
yeah,
Yeah, 7-drop.
Huh?
yeah, the 7-drop.
Oh, I was like, what are you guys talking about the wrong colors right now? I was
No,
so
bro.
tripping. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while since
I'm
I've seen RA. Sorry.
I'm gonna keep testing. I'm gonna keep testing this. I'm gonna cook something up. I'll see. I might cook something up. I'll see. I might play this on Saturday at TCG.
I haven't seen that 7-drop Hades since Eddie played Crispy like 5 months ago.
Yeah,
That was like
yeah.
2 months ago, but yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
the.
that's so scary. Yeah.
I don't think you can play them because you're going the second starter right, and you're maximizing on that because you have the singers right, the power line, the max goof.
I don't think you need that Hades, bro.
Yeah,
You
you have
don't
enough.
need.
You have enough draw.
Yeah.
I went against an RP player today. Actually, I went at the event, and he played Hades on me, and I immediately just double strengthed it. And he's like, "Oh, it's the one time I played Hades," and he got zapped.
Let's be real. Also, the Hades. Let's be real. We're gonna talk about Hades, and it's broken with Diablo and Cusco's, right? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't fit this strat.
hmm
So,
But yeah,
like,
exactly.
where you're
It's a
gonna hit
different
your
strat.
Mulans, and is gonna die. Like you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's not really that good.
I guess it hits Iago, and then Gotho can move that damage around. That's not the bad, right? Or a genie, right? Anything that's like 4
In the
willpower.
moving damage deck, it has its merit, right? Because
Yeah.
you
Oh,
deal
yeah,
two.
Okay.
Now you have this. Oh wait, it,
Let's.
it is based on moving damage. So
Yeah.
yeah.
okay,
It makes
Let.
damage.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Hades, but just think it's too
At
expensive as on
that
an
point, does this
individual.
deck play Palace Guard too, though?
It is playing Pilot's Guard.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
oh,
on
you're right.
guard.
Oh, hey, there's a world. Hey, I don't hate that idea.
I don't think. I think we could put something else that might be
I
able to
still
do
don't know if you
damage.
have that consistently mileage to. I think it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna help
Yeah,
you.
I think so too.
Having a 7-drop uninkable in
Yeah,
this deck.
I think so too. I'm gonna cook something up, bro. Technically, look, how many weeks do we got away from Milwaukee? Let me see.
Like a month, I think.
We got this week
I think the issue
2,
becomes that
3, 4.
okay. So we said play Blurple or beat something that always beats Blurple, but I will give you this: if two of the three main decks, two of them are choosing to be Blurple, and then you bring the fourth deck that beats those two decks, that's peace.
Yeah.
Counter to the counter.
Yeah.
So
Big brain it.
I think
I'm
that.
gonna.
Then you bring in the whole like it's Blurple, beat Blurple, or play, or play the deck that beats the decks that are trying to beat Blurple. Like it's
Which is
funny. That's
why,
literally what it
which
is.
is why we're not gonna show it here. Green Steel might be a good call because technically, if we're playing LD's version, it beats the Chroma Dogs deck, and it should be beating. It should be
Yes, it
beating the
does.
Ember Steel deck as well. It just kind
Literally,
of.
that's what people are doing.
It just
Yeah.
kind of loses to Blurple.
So,
Like I think the meta's figured out. It's just what way
it's
do you
not.
want to go? Like you right? Like what way do you want to go?
In the purple matchup, like yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to talk about green. Did any green steel list
No,
top
no.
this week?
It's just the one that he
Okay.
won.
Okay, the green steel since getting brought up. What did you? We should have brought it up. The list, the one that was getting hyped, the Artifact / Moyen special. I don't know.
I can't
We should
pull
talk
it
about it, right?
up.
There's no way we don't talk about it since it was like a big news this week, right?
hmm It
Oh, I can
was.
pull it
It
up.
was.
I know. Meanwhile, while he finds the list, what do you think about all that, Eddie? Because I know you were trying green steel for a while. What do you think about the
Yeah,
news
no,
and
it's
the deck? And
honestly,
you played that
I've
today, right? A lot of stuff.
I've been testing green steel a lot, and funny enough, it came up with winning it the first set champ with LD. Like it was cool to see kind of like what I've been experimenting get validated to an extent. Like our lists are pretty similar with some of the core. I did make some changes to kind of help with the Blurple matchup, and that's what I experimented with today at the Lorcana tournament I went to. I do believe this is built to pretty much beat the aggro decks. This should not struggle against any aggro deck. There's some pilot,
Calhoun, right? Like the what's it called? The gator, the alligator. Like it's so
yeah,
good.
Lewis. He, especially if they're not on hooks, right?
The
If
most removal in the game.
like if Amber Steel's not on hooks, Lewis just eats like almost anything. If you like set it up with like Ursula to make sure you rip their strength, or you just go hook Calhoun Lewis, that they kind of can't do anything. And then honestly, you don't even have to ink a lot. You can just keep replaying Lewis if you just draw a bunch, and that's like enough, honestly. But let's say you do kind of maybe get to inking to 4, then you set up like a strength play with Pete, get back strength with Max Goof, then you shift Max Goof, and you just play strength like all day, every turn. I've done that. I won a game today with just 4 ink, doing that, like playing strength like 6 times on my opponent. It's a cool list because you can recycle and turn your discard
Yep.
into a resource. Um, Mother's
Also,
Knows
I
Best
like the
is
line.
amazing.
I do like the line that like on the play it could go one drop, two drop, and I'm on the play, right? So then I go Pete.
Hmm.
Now I'm guaranteed to then sing a song, whether it's Strength or Mother Knows Best, play the goof, add it back. Or on the draw, then you go one or Cajun or one drop, two drop, doesn't matter. And then you
Hmm.
go Luis, turn three. Now you're slowing down. You know what I mean? It has a lot of like good lines on the play and on the draw. Like I like that. It has a strat. I can see this deck having strategy on the play and on the draw. They say this is one of the best decks on the draw.
It really, I agree because Calhoun, right? Calhoun is just amazing card on the draw.
Probably other than Blurple, right? Obviously, if you're going against Blurple and then Blurple goes first and they ramp on two, like it is what it is. That's not enough favor to them. But like against everything else, like it could be on the it could be on the draw against aggro and be okay. There we go.
I mean, against Blurple, I found the best line against it, and that's basically to like do the 1, 2, 3 tempo development, and then on turn 4, when they have like an elephant on board, you play Mother Knows Best, set up your Clarabelle, and then just Clarabelle shift. You basically control the board with Mother Knows Best, and then if you can get the Clarabelle shift on turn 5,
Tempo.
you can draw, and then they're gonna Hades your Clarabelle, and then you play another Clarabelle, and then
I'm gonna
you
be
keep.
honest. Yeah, you murder them with tempo, which is another reason why me personally, and that's a tip for you guys, Blurple, if you want to take it or not. And I'm sure Eddie can agree with this. I wouldn't really play Elephant on three and just leave that as your only character. Because if they had developed a singer and then they just go Mother Knows Best, then you probably just lost because like your
Yeah.
tempo, you're gonna have to fall back. You can't like you. I mean, that's why I'm also on the Scrooge. I feel more comfortable like having like let's say if I go Basil, Tipo, Scrooge, that's harder to deal with than like bounce my one drop, play Elephant, you go Mother Knows Best. It's like oof, you know what I mean? But yeah.
No, yeah, Scrooge is a
But I do
problem
agree
because.
with the elephant line. It's great. That Mother Knows Best line. And then if you have the max goof, search your next turn again. Like then it's like you're really like we're crawling back, right? To like ever get back on board.
Yeah, I think the Clarabelle package, because I experimented a lot of versions with and without like Clarabelle package, but the Clarabelle package is really good, and it's necessary against Blurple.
Yo.
Like it's your best chance to. You can't. I don't think you can't beat Blurple without
No, without
without
Clarabelle.
without
No,
shifting Clarabelle.
no way.
Um, but I do believe in it. I've tried so hard to believe in it, and I'm like, I mean, it's been fun testing it because I've been interacting with a lot of people online. People have been like excited about it. People like today I had actually a match against Blue Red. So it was green, silver, blue, red, and Fabled meta is like throwback, something you'd probably never see anywhere, But we're cooking,
Bottom
we're trying
tables
to
OP.
innovate. Bottom tables thriving with creativity.
And it's crazy though. Like the more purple that started seeing play, then it's like the more green yellow saw play, and now we see the more green yellow is winning, right? Then the more
Mhm.
green yellow's winning, the less blurple players that are start jumping on green steel, and they're like, wait, but this is beating green yellow, and it just starts just like you gotta love Lorcana, man.
We
You gotta
see
love
like this
Lorcana.
this
It's
wheel,
just
right?
like you got to take the deck at the right time. It's like, did you mess up the timing, or is it gonna benefit you? Like, right? Like you brought this deck right when it was a bunch of green, yellow, and steel. You're probably gonna have a great day.
Hmm. And
Did you
that's
bring
what.
it when it was the swing back and then Blurple started dominating again? Then you probably have a rough day. Like it's just where we're at right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
every
list.
week.
I have a list too, but it's going more towards the ally because I have never been a big fan of Calhoun. So
I don't know. I heard Clarabelles are allies.
yeah, we play in the
I heard
scars.
steel. I heard a steel card that works well with allies, but we'll just leave it at that, bro.
No, I'll show them.
Oh, share. Hell, he's gonna share the goo.
Uh, so it's basically the same thing. I'm not a fan of the Calhouns, so I swapped out the Calhouns for the Smees, and then the Lewis, like it's good into other stuff, but against purple, like I feel like I'd rather just have the bases. So then I put in the genies, and I'm like, all right, we're just playing allies at this point. So let's put in Scar.
You know what? I don't like the green genie, but because it's an ally, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Honestly, this is like a main flex spot. Like I just put him there to have
Yeah.
another 4 drop, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a fun deck, dude. I like the deck too. It's fun. Right now I'm just
Wait, that
having.
which is that four drop? Oh, that's the max goof, the Smees, the dogs. I mean, you still got the Smee, you got the dogs. That's all allies.
You should.
Um, is the Go Go an ally? No,
No,
right?
it's
He's
not.
a hero. He's a hero.
Honestly, if you turn that genie into Pluto, that could actually
Hmm?
be really good
I was thinking the same
Yeah.
thing,
because
but what is Pluto really
mhm,
protecting?
your max scoof, your shift on quest, that's
Clarabelle.
like
But they're both on
the
4.
Clarabelle. Yeah, I know, but a lot of
I think there's
times
a
you
merit
you
to
don't have
where
to
like
ink too high.
I think it's also a merit where like, oh, I can actually quest with Clarabelle. Clarabelle, right? Like it's cool. Like
I'm also just Pluto with Scar. That's insane.
yeah, I
That
think that too, right? Like I don't think the greenies were me personally, I wouldn't play the greenie. If I could play another ally, I would. Like there's a world you don't have Lawrence's in here?
No.
There's just a world, right?
No.
I get it, some people don't like them, but like I just don't like Genie myself, the green one. But I like the
mhm.
concept of wait, Green Steel's kind of back. I like the Max Goof package. It has strength and Mother Knows Best. Clarabelle's an ally. I'm gonna put in Scar. I like that.
What if I just put
So
Bianca, bro? For
if
Let's
you
do
go
it.
Bianca, no, I mean I was testing that version of Bianca with the Eagle because the Eagle becomes evasive. He's
Yeah,
a
the
4/3
Orville. Yeah,
evasive.
the Orville.
Orville. I mean that's not. That's one take.
Nah.
In my version, I ran Jasmine, the 5-drop, and that was doing a lot of work
Eddie, you have
against
no
purple.
idea how much I've been trying to tell these people that Orville and Bianca is great.
Nah. But
So
Really?
good.
anyways, this red purple
It's
list, I
good.
like
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna cook something up with this. I think I'm gonna put more time
I
into this
love
than
Orville
the
and
green steel.
Bianca. And I like it because you don't need the whole, oh, well, Tipo to play it cheaper or whatever. Like, if you just go Orbital 3, you literally play Bianca on 4.
Yeah, it's an
Like,
ally.
it just,
Or
it's like butter. Like, it's just there. Like, it's so good. Now, you have this 5-5
it's
that you play cheaper, and you have this 4, what is it, 4-3 or 3-4
four
that's
three
like,
4/3 evasive. It outs
evasive? Like, bro,
Genie.
what are we
It
doing
outs
here?
outs Genie.
So
Outs
good.
any evasive almost like that they
It
play
was
on
literally
turf.
my last add on before I gave up on allies. Like, on my allies updated list, it literally has the Orbital and Bianca.
It's slept on.
Yeah.
I do think it's slept on.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what I do with that green steel
It
list. But
gives you another draw target for Scar, too, right?
yeah.
If you have to manage the overall, you can draw 4, whatever.
I want to put more focus on the red purple list because I'm having more fun with the list. But this is what won the CCQ. So the finals of the Lone Star was I guess we'll look at both of them. Was a Blurple and the Chroma Dogs. So this is what Chroma Dogs lost to. Pretty simple or pretty standard. Just from just
Oh,
putting
it
together.
lost. Chroma Dogs lost to this.
Yeah.
I thought Chroma Dogs won.
No. This lost to Chroma Dogs.
Oh, okay, that
Oh,
makes more
this lost. So
sense.
this is second place.
Yeah, second place.
Okay.
So this, I mean, I know actually James. He's a big fan of the 5-drop Baymax. It's
I'm a
super
big fan of it.
sneaky.
Yeah, I freaking love it.
You like it
people
too?
want, yeah, people want to cut it. I'm like very hesitant on cutting it. I like it a lot.
I feel like it's such a good. I mean, I feel like it's generally good. Like closer, it's got reach, right? Protects your
I
board.
just think it turns like even in Texas when I played it, it just turns some games around that like you have no business winning. Like it just turns the clock around like super quick. So and we have a bunch of big
like,
butts in this deck. So
mhm. But like I think 2 TikTok, 2 second star. I like that ratio. You know, like that makes they're very like synergistic. I like two. I've always been a fan of 2 Monstro. I've seen a lot of Blurple lists pick up 2 Monstro lately. Definitely, I feel probably as a response to Green Blue being on the rise.
yeah,
But it's still solid. Just in general, I've actually always played
Great in
it
the
in my.
marriage too, when you're able to smack down their Elsa. I mean, their opposing Hades or their Elsas, right? Their big Elsa or the Hades if they quest. Monster takes care of them and it survives. So now they still got to deal with the 6-8. Like if I like, you have to deal with it because if you leave that much damage around, then I can bail you the next turn, heal my monstro, right? So it's like it's such a good threat. That's the whole reason I'm not on the big Elsa and like the monstro because I'm like if I just do a monster on the big Elsa and like monstro gets rid of the stuff, right? I mean, which is peace. Some people can fit both, but I'm on Radiant, which is fair. But yeah, that's just because I've
Probably
just
gonna.
used to play the Scrooge over the big Elsa because I like my I'm been liking a lot my Scrooge on 3, even on the mirrors. But that's just. But I like Monster. I agree with you. Um, I have my own Baymax take. Um, but I will say this: you need it really feels good in the mirror to have something that speeds up your lore that makes like how Caesar said matchups that you like games that you weren't supposed to win now you just win because you played that card. I choose Radigan. I think Baymax is correct. Wouldn't like both. But
No.
I at my deck, I can cut two 8-drop Radigans and put 2-drop Baymaxes, and it's gonna be the same thing. I'm kind of winning business with lore that I'm not supposed to be winning those games. But like, I would not be on like on 2 Baymax to Radigan. Like now you're just like trying to overkill it, and I'm just like, you don't need that.
That's fair.
But I do agree that we need a lore differential to swing back into your way. So it is peace. I'm choosing Radigan, but if you have Baymax, that's fair.
Yeah, and this is what won first place at the CCQ in wherever the heck this was at.
France, maybe? The guy looks
Somewhere
sounds
around
French.
there. Yeah, it was. Let me see. It was a 270 player tournament.
Wow. That's a big one.
Yeah. Actually, it was a mirror in the finals.
Wow, look at all the Blurple. Like 6 out of 8.
Like you play
It's like,
We're-
yes, that's the thing. Like Purple's still seeing the most like top A
Ah.
representation, right?
That's one play Rider too.
Rider's cool. It eats Dumbos.
I just kept trolling every time Cesar and Jay wanted me to get Alpha Blue Steel to play Blurple again. I just kept telling you, it's not. I just kept trolling them like it's not winning anything, you know, because it's
I
like
think
hard
this
to
might
get
be the
first
first
place.
event that actually won.
Yeah, but it's just funny because I was just saying that, but I was like, it's still like seeing 5 to 6 slots in the
Yeah.
top 8. Like,
Okay.
so obviously
Yeah.
it is like
So,
the best.
so,
Right?
So
a
my-
lot of
my
people
take-
brought green still. Is that what you're telling me? A lot of people.
So my take with
That's why I
Blurple
won.
is that if you want a good chance to top, Blurple's the deck. If you want to win the tournament, according to the statistics, it's not Blurple.
Play the one that beats the Blurple because if you
Yeah.
get into top cut, then you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Blurple
start
will get
eating.
you into top cut
Yeah.
more likely than any other deck.
Yeah. But if you want to win the tournament, play something else.
What's funny, I think literally in France tournament, 4 Blurples had to play each other, and then they dodged the green yellow, and the green yellow took out the other aggro player, took out Adam, remember?
Yeah,
And the Blurple players were probably rejoicing. They're like, okay, well, at least we survived to top 4. Like, well, 2 of us did, but like,
what
it's
happened
funny.
was the aggro player became stronger by eating the other aggro player, and it just
Yeah, right?
became
It was
it
the
became
ultimate aggro.
unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
So yeah. I got some changes on my Blurple list. But this is funny
Some
because
people are cutting Hypnotics to 3. I saw a lot of lists. Also, I see a lot of lists because I'm just going in general. I've seen like 5, 6 lists. We're not about to go through all of them. A lot of people are cutting Yagos, which is why analyzing the less hypnotic strengths.
Yeah.
Finders is coming less and less play. Some are still in 1. Some are playing none. That's cool. That's fine.
Finders are second.
Yeah, I think keepers.
Yeah. So
Keepers, yeah.
I'm saying about this list because
I'm honestly playing 4 visions to start, like no keepers, but I haven't missed it yet. But
yeah, I was on one.
checking.
Even in Texas, I was on one. I like the one, just the one. I don't know if I would go to 2, but I do like the one. But I gotta see.
I do like.
this. Like I said, I'm gonna play a couple things. I'm gonna try to maximize on red purple. Finally play red purple for once. Haven't played it all 9 sets until now. Maximize on that. If not, if I'm like just over it, I have 2 weeks of just grinding Blurple. Right? Because I could.
Well, that's to say, like, I'm gonna, guys, if you guys want to check out my deck profile, it'll be tomorrow. Now that we're on the Blurple topic, so I am a similar take to kind of some of the lists, but a little bit different too. So, yeah, check that out.
I finally got my 4 Dumbo in the mail. After it got I ended up just picking it up from JJ's. Shout out to JJ's, they hooked it up. But I ordered some Dumbo from TCG and they actually got lost. Never happened to me before. Super scary.
TCG player.
TCG player. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
I almost starting to like TCG the shop, bro. I was like, oh,
you're right. I do need to specify TCG player. Everyone uses TCG player for market price.
Yeah.
I ordered 3 cold foil Dumbos like a month ago. They finally are supposed to arrive like this week, and they get lost. And I'm so sad going back and forth. But TCG player protects its buyers, so insurance came through. USPS told me they lost it, and I don't know. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys or anyone listening. It's super scary, but just online, it's like, I mean, I just trust the system, but it's cool to know that the system works. Kind of, yeah, I didn't
I
just
did
lose my
get my
money.
money back then in some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I saw a really good deal. Now the use might be different because you said they were already had gone down. But like, I'm gonna just tell you this: it was, I think, a card. I forgot what it was. I think it was Pot of the Waters or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter the name. I think I bought them for $60 to $70 each when they were going for 90. So I bought a playset.
Mm.
They were lost. They gave me my money back, sure, but I wanted my come up. That is $60 that I saved. Do you know what I mean? Because I was $20 less
Hmm.
something. So I have heard that every time, like buyers, I don't know, it's just I don't. But like you said, if you bought it for around the same price, what they're going for, sure. But if you got a hookup and then they just happen to get lost and you just got your money back, things I don't know. But
Right.
all TCG can do is to get your money back, right? But
Hmm.
like it just sucks.
Which at this point I was just cool with, at least, But I don't know. I just brought I just I guess that came up in my mind because we're talking about Blurple, and I was trying to play Blurple for this whole set without Dumbos, and now I just yeah, I can't anymore. The meta the meta has evolved to where Dumbos are necessary.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
to all my not non Dumbo believers, I'm sorry guys. It's time to pay up. You get the
That's how I was
Dumbos.
always telling people if you're gonna like if you want to play like a Dumbo deck with like no Dumbos, like I'm sorry, you just have to play a not Dumbo deck. Like you just can't. Like don't be
Yeah.
okay. You can't be playing purple without no Dumbos, bro. Like it's just what are you doing?
And since you're saying that, I also agree about playing Emerald without Clarabelle. I guess dogs is probably the one exception, but yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Like if you're gonna play a mid range Emerald, there's no way you're not playing Clarabelle Pact. I'll give you that.
Mhm. Mhm. And that's the world we live in. It's either a Dumbo deck or a Clarabelle deck or a dog deck.
No. No.
Yeah,
Cows, elephants.
there's a bunch of animals right now.
It's a zoo out here,
Yeah,
guys.
dude. My YouTube thing would be like cows versus dogs, and they'd be like, "What's happening? Like, wait, what are we? What game are we playing? We're playing what is it called? That one, whatever farm. I forgot whatever the
The
We
animal.
the
got
circus is
we
here.
got a lot of animals, a lot of PETA action going on, animal on animal crime.
What's the one that doesn't get loved? So Clarabelle in the what? I don't even know if Disney wise what it's about, but there's the other one. It's Clarabelle, and it's the other one. Like the part. What's the partner of Clarabelle? Like it's Clarabelle the cow, and then what's the other one? The one that hasn't been introduced in the game yet, or he gets no love.
I don't even
Like,
know.
where's Clarabelle from in the show or Disney? What is it? Where is it? Where's Clarabelle from?
I think it's some old Disney like cartoon.
Because I know there's somebody.
Yeah, look it
Isn't it
up.
like a bull as his partner or something? And then
This
like
one,
it gets no love in Lorcana. Like which one is it? The
this one.
guy. It's because Clarabelle's a chick, and then there's a guy, right? And there's like no card with the guy, or like he's just unplayable. It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's a guy. It's right here. I don't know his name though.
Wait,
I'm
where's
trying
he
to
at?
look
Let
it
me
up.
see. I'm looking at images right now.
This one.
It's like a bull, right? Or like he has a wait. Where's it? Not a bull, but you know what I mean.
She comes out with them a couple
What's
times.
the name? Like just put Clarabelle's partner. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Clarabelle's husband. Whatever.
Clarabelle's
I just want to
lover.
know the name because I'm like someone was mentioning the other day Clarabelle.
Horace
I
Horsecolor.
Horace. That's the name.
Horace.
Yeah. Search his name on the thing, but Horace. Put Horace Lorcana. I don't think he has a card,
Oh, he
right?
doesn't. Oh,
Horace, dude. If
Never
they
heard
put
of
him
him.
Emerald and it also busted Legendary, just wait for Horace, bro.
it's the boy.
Yeah. Hey, he's gonna
Hey,
get Enchanted
he
next.
looks pretty cool.
He would be like, like the broken
I'll
effect.
show
I
you
don't know,
guys
something that
what we're
works with
talking about.
Clarabelle. That'd
But
be kind of cool.
maybe
It's
I
just
can show.
I saw a podcast. I forgot which, and they were like making fun like how he gets no love. Like it's just they just printed out Clarabelle and
This
forgot
guy
all
is
about
Horace, boys. Let me
him.
get out of here though before you guys see some stuff on Google. You know Google.
Right.
These
The
guys
Google's
will get copyrighted.
Yeah. All right, but we're pretty much done.
But yeah,
We got
yeah.
this weekend.
nonsense.
We got.
Yeah.
Let me show Phil's website. So this weekend we have AG. We have Top Choice. That's where we're going. Shout out Top Choice. Um, and then yeah, that's what we have in the IE. And then on Sunday we have
Well,
Tier
Eddie
One.
is not going, right? Eddie's not going to set you. Where are you going, Eddie? Let him know.
I'm going to the CCQ in Utah.
Just in time with the Dumbos to
Um,
play Blurple.
just in time. I don't know if it's gonna be Blurple. That's definitely a
Doesn't want to be.
consideration. I can
Doesn't
definitely a
want to be.
contender.
I would just play
It's
Blurple
definitely
then.
not. Yeah,
Or green
it's
yellow
just
Or
or
green
amber
yellow.
steel.
Dogs, right? Like we talked today, dogs. Yeah, yeah. If you guys were going to CCQ, big boy tournament,
Like it's
what would you
elephant
guys
or
play?
dogs, bro.
There
Elephant or
is a
dogs.
world where it's just in CCQs. It's hard to think that there's not gonna be a lot of Blurple, right? Like I would like to be a believer in the green steel and be like, well, there's a world where it's only amber steel and green yellow, but it's just
No.
very hard to wrap my head around there not being Blurple. Like it's just there's
Yeah,
no shot, like there's no
I
shot.
yeah, I learned. I got reminded that reality today.
Oh, he goes, guys, to the Dumbo tournament. Shout out JJ. So he had a Dumbo
Mhm.
tournament.
Cool event.
Smart.
Cool event.
Him and James drive, obviously trying to get this Dumbo. I don't even know if they knew that they were both gonna be there. Anyways, they meet
We
up
did.
round one. They get hurting each other.
Yeah, we got
Eddie and
paired
James get paired,
out of
and
like
it's a
30
Swiss only
people.
tournament.
Out of
So
like
it's
30
funny.
people, we
Hey,
get paired at round one.
our area is smart. They're not having any set champs during
Yes,
Milwaukee.
they're in Milwaukee. Yep, I saw that. It's pretty cool.
About
I
time.
think we're only missing one on like Sunday, but like who cares? Like I didn't even think it's like a very.
All right,
I
so
don't want
let
to like
so
diss them
let's
or anything,
so
but
let's
like
say
I
where we're
don't know
going.
what it is.
I'm going to Top Choice on Saturday. More than likely skipping tier one. I would love to hit up Cardboardia and Board Game Paradise the week after, and then hopefully go to Red Saber after. But and then go to
I think
Milwaukee
I'm
the week
sadly gonna
after.
miss Top Deck Keep. I think I'm gonna miss Top Deck Keep this time because I have critical hit, and we're going for the back to back to back to back.
The 4P.
Back to back to
I
back to.
I found the strategy, guys. Just try to get to finals and try to be with one of your boys. This point, the streak is too hot for them not to give it to me, bro. Street's too
How
hot,
many,
bro.
how many boys you got, bro? You got a lot of boys.
Oh, I won't
It
be.
was I faced Adam in the finals in one set champs. But to be fair, I will say this: people will be like, "Dude, they're just giving it to you at the end." I'm still have to make the damn finals every time. All right, like I still have to get to the finals. One, Adam, it was Adam the first time, and then he literally I already had one in TDK the day before. He's like, "You can get this one. We both have both mats." All right. Then I faced Ethan, and it was his birthday, and I was like, "I don't really care for the mat. It's your birthday. You can have the mat, and I'll just get the first place store credit, or whatever." He's like, "Oh, sure, you can get first place then." All right, that happened. So that was back to back, and then I faced James, and then the finals, and then that was not my fault. He didn't want to play me. He was scared. I could say that. I'm gonna say it right here on the chat live. He was scared to play me, and he didn't want to play me. And he's like, "Let's just." And then I think he said like, "If you give me the something I want to know," but I was like, "All right," but he didn't want to play me. So
Well, I think this time everyone wants the mat. That mat is hot. Like that mat is
I think
so
this
cool.
time I'm gonna have to play the finals, huh?
Yeah, you're no free ones. No free ones this time because that mat is. I
Unless it,
think we
unless,
all
I'm about to
want we
lock
all
in
want
for
that
this
mat.
one. Hey, and this is the one I really want to win, so I'm really kind
unless
of
it's a teammate, like unless it's one of us. But I'm not going, so you're screwed. Because if it was just me and you, I would give it to you because it's gonna go to the shop anyway. So
that is actually true. I need to get my teammates to go. Just get the fact that I still get the free win
what would I
again.
have to skip? Hold on, let me go back. I was gonna end this, but what would I have to skip to show up? Rob's, is it? Because I usually
I
only
know
play one. I usually only play one a weekend.
Red Sabers. It's the weekend before Milwaukee.
I know you and Ethan are also only doing one a weekend, so
So let me see. I would have to skip.
I think
I would have to
yeah, I
skip
think
Rob's
some
event.
people. Which one's on Sundays? Rob's is on Saturday, right?
Yeah, but I only play one a weekend, so I would have to skip Rob's
Right,
event.
that's what I'm saying. Which one's on Sunday? Because I think there somebody was going on Sunday. That's why they couldn't make Rob because they could
Top
only
deck.
go one Sunday.
Top
Top
deck.
deck. That's and critical hit
Yeah,
too.
top deck and critical hit.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try TCG. Well, I'm going to TCG. I'm gonna try to hit up Cardboardia and Board Game Paradise, but I don't think I can play two on the weekend. And then we'll see. I might do you the favor and go to Critical Hit, try to get the finals, give you that win, and
Yeah,
skip
please.
and skip
I'm trying to get
and
Ethan to
skip
do the same.
CX.
Now we're just cheating.
Now we're just shitting.
Trying to just guarantee that Maleficent. I see.
Now we're just farming critical hit for first place. Always the same.
Now we're just giving Hector the 4P.
You
We're
guys,
like, guys, we
you
gotta
guys
keep
think
this tradition going. So
you
if we
think
get
it's
enough
safe?
friends, if we get enough boys, Hector will always win because we just have enough to it. Like,
Dude, I'm gonna be that boy that just comes in and beats you because I know you've done that to me, so I gotta
oh,
return the favor.
Eddie's gonna pull up. Eddie,
Bring your
pull
buddy.
up.
All right.
You know what? Just bring all you and bring all the rest of everybody's, and I'll make sure we're just gonna. Why are we gonna set up this Iron Man when we can just all meet up at critical hit?
There you go.
Oh,
Damn.
Iron Man. What you know about the Iron Man?
Boy,
Talk about the live
look,
TCG
we're
with your
too
best
busy right
shaver
now.
right
We,
now.
we got
Live for another
Milwaukee.
episode.
Yeah, we got
For
Milwaukee
another
right now,
episode.
bro. Y'all just got CCQ. We got Milwaukee. All right, guys.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
We'll lock in for Milwaukee, and then after we'll be down for like a
Yeah,
friendly.
set 10 with Iron Man.
We'll
I'm
do a
down.
big old thing. It'll be like Red Saber versus TCG, and then we'll have like commentators, Fran, and I don't know. We'll make it fun. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm down.
5v5.
That sounds
All right,
cool.
That'll be kind of
let's
fun.
do it.
One day, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, but that's it. Try to make it a 45-minute episode, but you know us, we can't ever accomplish anything.
Good times. Good
We can
times.
never commit to what we say. So, yeah, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in, checking us out, and chilling with us. Honestly, we're recording this one late, so we're all just vibing, chilling. So, you guys got anything else to say before we head out?
See y'all set champs. Check out the YouTube. Oh, in case I forget in here. I already said the Instagram here, huh? You did it, the Instagram thing? I haven't said it on my other channel about that. I made an Instagram for Lorcana, so make sure you guys follow that. But yeah, check out Blurp deck profile coming out this week. Thank you for all the support. Awesome, you guys are awesome.
What about you, Eddie? You got anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
TCG.
yeah. Feel free to. I have an Instagram. I think we all have an IG now. Hit me up. I go by Suddenchill, and yeah, you definitely reach out if you have any questions or just want to talk about the game anytime. I'm always down. Good luck in set champs. You don't have to play a Dumbo deck, but you can play a good deck and still win. I think this meta is not totally figured out, so there's room for creativity, I believe. So I am looking forward to set champs. That Maleficent is gonna be sick, and it's gonna be fun. Good luck to everyone competing this weekend.
Yeah. So once
To all
again,
you Blue Steel believers that are still going at it strong, respect y'all. Salute.
Appreciate all the support that we got on the last episode. I want to give a couple shout outs to big people that or big names that watched this, like the Goons commented, Lorcana Villain. That was a big shout out to them, and thank you for watching the video. Saucy, and then R&B, obviously. Thank you guys. We appreciate the support. Everybody else that commented, we appreciate you guys too. But we like how popping our comments were.
Throw out some
on last
questions,
episode.
guys. So we'll answer questions from you guys. Throw out comments, some questions that you guys want us to answer. We'll definitely or topic, and we'll definitely go to it.
Yeah. So thank you guys. We appreciate the support. Comment on here something about Danny, bro. Let's try to get him back in here. He just abandoned us. He's not even playing Gundam anymore either. Like I don't even know what Mans is doing. But comment out here. Let's get him out of the woodworks. Him and Carlos, they're just hiding, guys. They're just hiding. So once again, we appreciate all the support. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. Keep on cooking. Keep on questing. Peace.